LPU versus Arellano in Group A. And we start off the second half with Arellano leading it by 10, 37 to 27. Coach, you mentioned LPU has been a good third quarter team as we see that pass from Arellano setting up Versosa inside. But in their first encounter, it was actually Arellano who used a big third to create the separation.
Dahil for the most part of this season, LPU has been behind the 8 ball. Pagdating sa second half natin, kaya malakas sila sa third quarter. Para sila nang mabuha. Minsan nalalamangan ng malaki. Pero pag third quarter doon sila bumabawi.
And that is vital for LPU to come back here. Dahil naiwanan na sila dito ng Arellano, but the Chiefs have been steady. Peñafiel. They swing it back to Versosa. Versosa against Demetria. Versosa against 2. Peñafiel to beat the clock, just couldn't make it. Demetria secures the basketball. Eto na, ang Arellano Chiefs. Still ahead by 10, looking to create more damage. Basti Valencia, bottoms on the 3.
Second three-pointer by Basti Valencia, 8 points for him.
So 42 to 29. That is the 5th triple of the game for Arellano. Moralejo attacks baseline, running into trouble that time. Versosa. Peñafiel, almost a steal. Scramble. It is with Ginoya. T-Mac will back up and will wait for his troops. Earn J. Vinoya. Banker is off. And this gives us an opportunity to go courtside. Hold on. May mabilis na play ang LPU. Peñafiel on the catch. So ipasa natin sa ating courtside reporter. Nandyan si Christine Sanagustin. Christine?
Thank you, Martin. Because of what went down during the first 2 quarters, Coach Gilbert Malamanan reiterated that the key to bouncing back in the second half is for them to simplify the game, meaning bawasan ang unnecessary movement. Sabi pa ni Coach, hindi naman daw bawal na gawin kung anong gusto nilang iside the court, pero sa takbo ng laro ngayon, importante munang they stick to the system that actually works. Huling paalala ni Coach, composure will also help them get there at walang rason para maratel at mag-hesitate sila sa larong ito. All for now, back to you guys.
Thanks, Christine. I think yung composure na binanggit mo na nanggaling kay Coach Gilbert, yun yung kailangan nila dito, lalo naghahabol sila. Kasi yung extra movements na yun, roots from lack of composure in this game as they try to climb back. Team Akumotan just dropped in a 3-pointer to increase the lead back to 14.
Zone breaker. Para kay Ongotan, dami turnovers pa rin ng LPU to start off.
Montaño. 3 minutes going by here in the third quarter. Moralejo, turnaround jumper para kay Versosa is off. Ato Barba cleans it up.
Good cleanup job by Ato Barba. Weak side rebounding.
So, it's just tit for tat to begin the third quarter here, which is of course in favor of Arellano as Team Akumotan gets into his rhythm.
Di inumatake.
Versosa. Barba will back up. Ado Barba. Step back 3. Got it.
Tough shot. Ato Barba trying to gauge the defense of Basti Valencia. Instead, step back.
First guy in double figures for LPU. Probably the most dangerous guy offensively. Nice pass. What a setup by T-Mac to Demetria.
Nakakuha ng rhythm si Ongotan eh. So kaya niyang laruin ngayon. Binabasa niya lang yung depensa.
Second assist for T-Mac, Ongotan, and for Demetria. That's also his second field goal. Step back J. Too strong for Montaño. Hernal gets it.
That's a more favorable matchup para kay Coach Chico Manabat on that post-up. Kasi si Hernal kaya makipag-bang and kaya mag-stay in front of Montaño.
Valencia is firing. Nagmamadali ang LPU. 2-on-1 break. Versosa misses. Clean-up job by Moralejo. cuts the lead down to 11. So LPU is starting to play it fast. Almost halfway through the third. Balik sa ating laban, T-Mac Ongotan now has 11 points in the game. 5 at the start of the third quarter. Pinabawian siya. It's been a duel here between these two scorers. T-Mac Ongotan and Ato Barba. Barba also with 5 points in the third. And this one came from Joshua Moralejo, who got his first field goal right there. So si Moralejo, coach, interestingly, has only taken a couple of shots so far. RJ Geronimo. They swing it to the left flank. RJ back to Valencia for 3. Too strong. Moralejo has it. LPU is rushing. Villegas says, hold on. Let's slow it down. Daileg, no. Perimeter shooting has been almost non-existent for LPU. RJ off the fade, no. Ito na si Barba. Moralejo will attack. Daileg rises for the catch and he finishes underneath.
Tough catch and finish in traffic para kay Daileg. Good execution. Di siya nag-settle for an outside shot. He cut towards the basket and yung bailout pass, sakto rin. Siya lang yung nakaabot niya. Haba eh.
So, here comes LPU. Just down by 9, but T-Mac has all the answers.
Yep. Last 10 points, T-Mac Ongotan had a hand on it. 2 3-pointers, 1 drive, 1 assist. Big check mark for T-Mac.
8 points already in the third for T-Mac for a total of 14. Villegas could not reply. T-Mac wins the foot race. Ongotan now with 16 points, 10 in the third. And the lead is back to 14. This is now hurting LPU's cause. They could not stop T-Mac Ongotan, who is single-handedly maintaining this Arellano lead as we see this nice pass. Moralejo, and again, Daileg with a top catch and finish. T-Mac, though, puts out the mini fire. 3-pointer and then a basket in transition. Back to the coverage. Cutie cam. Diba? Kunwari, hindi nakikita sa camera. Diba? Yung mga nonchalant reacts. Ito. Yan, game si Ate. Kanina pa natin siya na-feature. We're seeing students in black today. And of course, from LPU's side, naka-maroon/red. Nandiyan yung ibang atleta din ng LPU. Nakita natin, mga naka-jersey sila. Ayan. Hello to our Arellano students. Hello, hello. Meron nag-hi mula sa stats team natin. Dito sa UTM.
Bash, magsimba ka ha? Magsimba ka. Baklaran ngayon ha?
Dayo na sinoutout niya. Maraming war na dinaanin yun eh. 54-40. Casino is back in the fold for the Pirates. Shot clock is winding down. I don't think Villegas knows it. Unaware of how much time left.
Ito yung nangyayari ngayon sa opensa ng LPU. Yun yung number one thing eh. Unaware sila dun sa oras dahil nakatatlo almost na sila eh. Pangalawa yan na natawagan, yung isa almost shot clock violation. So they're taking too much time to develop. They can't get into their actions and they try to settle on isolations.
And we know, even from covering LPU in the past, that's not exactly their strength.
Yeah, exactly.
Diba, marinating the clock. Usually ito, takbuhan or early clock team. Ito, si Villegas, hounded by Arellano here. Ato Barba could not get to it.
Grabe rin promesure kasi itong Arellano. Pagka medyo hindi ka nagpuhunan ng weights ng off-season, kasi ang pressure nila contact eh. Parang mga depensa ni Coach Louie Alas na kukontakan ka and then dead-deny. Kasi legal naman yun eh. Pag off-ball kayong dalawa, pwede ka kumontak. Pag kaparating yung ball, bibitawan mo konti. So, magugulat kayo pag hindi ka sanay. But LPU is a team like that. So, it's surprising me how much they're throwing the ball away.
They do that against each other in practice. T-Mac! Oh, nice move. 18 puntos na para kay T-Mac Ongotan. And he is in his groove. 12 points in the third alone. The lead is back up to 16. Versosa again is pressured. Good hands by Libang. Tapping the ball from Versosa's hands.
You can't just go ball over. Pero ito man yung step through ni T-Mac Ongotan and the brake system to just balance himself. Contact balance. Athletic, hindi balance lang, yung single leg balance na. Kaya mong ibalik yung balikat mo na naka-square to take a shot. Like say, tough shot, taking and making team tong dalawang ito.
At pinapractice niya ng mga players. Yung Diesel, yung one-legged stop na yan.
Pero kasi yung mga tinuturo ng mga coaches, gawin mo yung pinakasimple. Kasi pag yung pinakasimple, yung parang yung pinaka-effective eh.
That's right.
Pero yan, talent na yan eh. Talent and the skill work that they put in.
I think you can only do that if you're on this level.
Yeah. And the degrees of freedom that T-Mac Ongotan has on this offense. Kasi pag pinabayaan ka ng coach mo na umatake, ganyan, kumpiyan siya sa sayo. Pero pag third string ka, tapos sinubukan mo, tabi tayo dito.
Sub out ka. After 1 minute. Pass inside, Libang unable to score, and Omar Gordon collect the rebound. Casino. Gordon crossing over. Gordon nowhere to go, sends it out to Casino with 10 to work with. Omar from the corner. And they'll call this pull on Renzo Abiera.
Hawak si Abiera. He wasn't ready for that weak side crash ni Jonathan Dailig na walang makuha sa opensa nila. Nire-reject nila yung ball screen. Pag sinabi reject, gagamitin yung kabilang side. Kesa gamitin yung ball screen, di nila ginagamit. So hindi sila makakuha ng size or speed. Mismatch.
Ito, off the inbound, wala pa rin. Abiera, he has Matienzo in front of him. That's good D by Matienzo.
Yep. Net positive tong Matienzo. Parang Helsano din yung effect niya pagka ginagamit mo. So always A+. Kasi tumatakbo yung sistema mo ng tama and hindi siya na-out-of-balance si
Omar Gordon. Yung stance niya parang Ben Gordon din.
Saka, diba? Etong si Gordon, I think he needs a little bit more burn to settle in. Kasi may laro talaga siya eh. Pero hindi niya makuha. He can't get his rhythm. Because he gets such a short burst of playtime. But he knows how to play. He knows how to position himself to get open shots. That's number one. And number two, he is a tough defender. Pero kasi sabi nga natin, malalim yung log jam dyan sa 3-4 position ng LPU. Tapos hindi rin siya katangkaran. So, he is slotted at that number 2 position. Ang kapalitan niya si Villegas at si Barba. So medyo malayo yung rotation. Kasi yun, tingnan mo, he can get into spots.
Precisely.
Pero yung mga shots na tinitira niya ngayon, kasi sobrang iksi nung oras na iniisip niya na, hey, I want to get some shots in. I want to get my name out there. Instead of just settling in, getting into the rhythm of the game. Which is the hardest, especially if you're a role player, getting inserted.
And in 2 straight possessions, took it to the hole. Missed the second time around. Eto si Akop. Akop, no good. Rebounded by Villegas. Here comes Renzo Villegas. There's a foul on the floor. Both teams still far from the penalty situation.
Super small lineup. Gordon at the 4. Paolo at the wing, 2 guards, 2-point guards. Kasi Villegas is not a 2 guard. He's a scoring point guard. Tip of the spear, pang-atake talaga.
Ito siya. Si Dave Paolo, ito yung unang pasok niya sa ating laban. Villegas against Borromeo, the best perimeter defender of AU. This is his 4th foul.
Magandang makita yun, yung nakastop yung sequence niya, yung hawak ni Villegas yung bola dun sa kanan. Kung titignan mo, loaded yung likod ng depensa na kahit maka-breakdown ka, hindi na nga kailangan pumawal ni Borromeo. Ando dun, 3 ang sasalo. So, yung mga looks na ganyan, tingnan mo, nakaload, 3 na naman.
Oh, a good play. Omar! Couldn't beat it, but that's a good play by Jasper Matienzo. Making the right decision. Yeah. But at the end of the 3rd, it's a 14-point lead for the Arellano Chiefs, getting the better of LPU in that 3rd quarter. We'll see if the Pirates can climb back or will Arellano cruise to their 3rd straight win. We are still inside the Phil Center here in San Juan, continuing our broadcast of NCAA Season 101, Building Greatness. First game today between Arellano and LPU. Coach Hammer, this is how our quarters have been played so far. AU with a slight lead in that 3rd.
Yep. And they were able to take care of business defensively. Dahil, again, bumabalik na naman yung dating habits na to shoot contested shots and layups.
That's right. Dito, LPU, this is gonna be an important first 5 minutes for them in the 4th quarter if they wanna come back in this one. 3rd quarter natin, it was Team Mac who took over for Arellano. This time, a cleanup job for Mavi Binoya.
So first basket since the 1st quarter by Mav Binoya.
12 points in total since that first 5 minutes of the first frame. Dave Paulo, another ISO for LPU. Ito si Villegas. Villegas goes around Binoya.
Interesting call doon. As we see this weak side crash ni Mav Binoya. Walang drop down. Nakalimutan ni Paolo bumax out. Pero yung pasok ng kamay ni Villegas on the downhill. Tawagin ng foul si Binoya.
Uy!
Turnover na naman.
Yeah, 17th turnover for LPU.
17 na.
Oh, RJ Geronimo scores on the break.
Ito scorer talaga. Sa akin na napanood natin si RJ, sila Nigel, ng mula high school.
Ngayon, nandito na.
Even Sean Salvador nakita natin in the juniors.
That's right. Okay. There's another turnover for LPU, number 18 for them. Let's pass it on to our courtside reporter for a fourth quarter story. Here's Christine San Agustin.
This game will solely depend on you. Kaya kung ano ang ipakita ng kalaban inside the court, you should be able to adjust accordingly. Yan ang paalala ni Coach Chico Manabat sa Arellano Chiefs as he reiterated na buong-buo ang tiwala niya sa team, especially that their preparation leading to this game has been nothing but good, and so their performance should show exactly that until the last second. He also added that although the odds are currently in their favor, this shouldn't be a reason for them to play loosely. Yan muna mula sa courtside, balik sa inyo.
Thank you so much, Christine. It's been different individuals taking over for the Arellano Chiefs today, doing just enough to maintain this lead. And again, Coach Chico Manabat, his team is responding. If they do maintain, this is going to be a third win in a row for the Arellano Chiefs. But Aviles will try to stop that. 5 puntos para kay Genesis Aviles, his first basket since way back in the first half. Borromeo, no. Limang. Borromeo is fouled.
Wala. Contact lang, hard contact lang. Genesis Aviles, jump hook. Konting kwentuhan lang. Tingnan natin kung may warning dito.
Nalakasan yata kasi si Borromeo dun sa swipe. Sa hack nito ni Montaño.
Okay, Mark, I would speak for myself,
okay.
not for our broadcast team. Pero the moment that pumasok ka dyan sa shaded area, expect mo na natatamaan ka. Expect mo na makakampas ka. Strong with the ball. And when you dish some, tulad si Borromeo, nakalakas din itong expect that you would take some.
Yeah.
And it surprises me, especially with younger guys now, na I'm putting my uncle hat. When you get into the shaded area, expect some bumps, bruises, and cuts. Plain and simple, because everybody's playing hard, everybody's playing tough, and if you're an attacker, that's what the off-season is for. May mga ganyan. It was a solid foul, going for the ball. Be stronger with the ball. Kung tatawag yung referee ng Anspo, tatawag. Mas tatawagan ko pa nga yung reaction eh. Yung konting sweet nothings nila Aviles eh. But the contact, it's a contact. Hindi ka naman pwedeng papadaanin ka lang ng mga nasa shaded area. You're playing inside. Swerte, hindi pa nga sila Kuya Bo yung sasalubong sa'yo back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
When Bo and Gabby was inside that. You would feel it. Di ka makakakuha ng... But all is fair, kasama. Kasi sila din, they take the contact like that.
Yeah, it was a legal play by Gael Montaño. Going for the
ball
ball.
Naman eh.
Exactly.
Paano po pag yung mga Burnson Franco, ito na, tangent na naman ako, yung mga dating NCAA players, sila homers eh. Pagka fumaul sa shaded area, buhatin mo. MVP yun, Brad. Buhatin mo sa ilalim, di ba? Dukol yun kasi yung tradition ng NCAA. That's why we are coined as a very physical league.
Yeah.
Kasi take no prisoners. Pag nandiyan ka, finish mo yan, Brad.
I was about to say, especially in this league, known for the physicality. Okay.
Should may free throws.
Yeah.
Hindi ko alam eh. Pero since we're using FIBA rules, excessive hard contact, yung nag-cover ka nung World Championships dito, mas malulutong pa yung mga foul ng mga European. Pag Lithuania naglalaro, Australia.
Yeah.
So nagugulat tayo na, lakas pa mo, hindi. Ganun lang talaga yung foul na international. Tatin natin, baka tawagan ng Anspo.
Whoa.
But the referees, they know their vantage point. It was just a hard swipe at the ball. I think that's on Gael Montaño.
All right.
No.
Wow.
I am surprised with that. But again, different vantage point
Vantage
ng
point, yeah.
officiating. But swiping for the ball with excessive hard contact.
Yeah, but he went for the ball.
Yeah.
So I wonder what condition or which condition.
Excessive hard contact siguro.
Sportsmanlike foul on number 14, Vinoya. His third personal, 2 on the Chiefs.
Oo, Vinoya.
Si Vinoya yung tinawagan. So not Gael Montaño.
Oo.
On that tap.
Teka. Ano ulit eh? Ito kinaklaro nila dito.
Alright, so malinaw. Yung tulak ni Mavi Vinoya, yung tinawagan ng sportsman
Yung
foul.
second motion na pagtulak.
Pero
tingnan natin.
nag-stop na yung play dito eh.
So, I think on administrative rules, that should have been a technical foul. Pero kasi sa FIBA, might be a different
Hotspot.
vantage point.
Okay. So 2 shots for Borromeo
And then 2 shots.
plus possession para sa LPU.
2 shots and ball possession for LPU.
Yeah.
Kasi unsportsmanlike yung tinawag. Mamaya, tatanungin natin kay Kuya Mark kung ano yung kung bakit ganun yung tawag. Kasi surprise tayo parehas eh. Kasi tapos na yung play.
Oo,
And
yeah.
then sportsmanlike foul was called.
Kasi pumito na.
Oo.
Nangyari pagkatapos ng pito.
No, ako kino-contest ko yung palo eh.
Oo.
Uy, good call pala yung palo. Good
Oo.
call.
Tapos biglang yung tulak
Oo.
pala, no? Okay. Tuloy ang kwento.
Okay, good foul.
Yeah.
Justify.
So 2 shots plus possession para dito sa LPU Pirates.
Much needed to itong free throws, sayang namitis lang, and yung possession, very important dahil namagana naman itong lamang, 17 na, sa size 20, and you only have a quarter, 8 minutes and 5 seconds.
Let's see if LPU can take advantage of this opportunity.
Tapos ito, nasa front court pa nila ang inbound.
So it's Moralejo triggering it in. Montaño. Barba against RJ. Backing down, running into 3 defenders. Aviles, Montaño. And T-Mac secures it. And that kind of day from long distance for LPU. Only 2 out of 19 from long distance.
Yun talaga yung missing link ng offense nila ngayon. Kasi yun yung pressure release ng mga penetrations nila. Hindi sila makashoot sa labas. Tapos sa kabila naman, batsyang-batsa. Lahat ng hinagis, nahuhulog, lalo na yung mga nandun. Except for that second quarter.
CJ Libang scores inside. Siya naman yung pumaul sa kabila.
Napapailing si Coach Chico Manapan kasi hindi mo na kailangan mo ipag-hakpasan eh. Dahil he got the basket here, gusto niya Aviles bumawi. So he keeps on stealing hard. Si Libang sumusundot pa, nakuha na yung bola. So tawagin siya na foul.
By the way, that was D-Mac's 3rd assist. Aviles. So 2 straight fouls on Libang.
Hawak sa bewang si Libang.
Jen Aviles went left. Dito sa pihit, nakahawak.
Saka alam mo yung game plan nila eh. Papuntahin mo ng baseline si Aviles, nandun na si Borromeo eh. Wala po, tanggapin mo na lang yung contact pag itna, may double na eh.
So That's another
11
foul.
seconds
Oh,
on
no,
the
no, no.
shot.
Sideline lang pala. So, 11 seconds on LPU's clock. They're staring at a 19-point lead. Barba connects on the triple. He has been the lone bright spot on offense for LPU. RJ
1-3-1-1 zone.
scanning the floor. Here comes the screen. Does not use it. Back outside to Geronimo for 3. Rebound for Arellano, and they will pull it back. Pass is picked off by Poralejo.
9 seconds on the
Sinisenyas nga ni
shot.
Coach Gilbert yata yung nag-zone to control the boards. Pero you let extra possessions go, so hirap talaga.
Borromeo mula sa kanto. Another offensive board for Arellano.
Second offensive rebound in this sequence by Ungotan.
That is offensive rebound number 14 for the Chiefs. T-Mac lost it on his way up. So there's a foul
Number 13, Kyle Montaño.
against Kyle Montaño.
His third personal, 3 on defiance.
Third foul on Montaño.
So Ungotan putting dosing water to that fire. Then ini-extinguish pala kasi lalaki yung apoy pagkatubig yung but a lot of runs being answered here by Ungotan in the third quarter and in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Ito hindi lang sa scoring yung rebounding. Kasi nakakuha sila ng rhythm 3. And then he gets 2 offensive rebounds and 2 free throws. So
Yeah, single-handedly again, T-Mac. Siya yung pumigil dun sa mga mini-runs ng LPU. They were threatening to come back. Yeah.
buhat talaga ng team
18, 8 and 3 for T-Mac Ungotan today. Ato Barba. Barba, nice cut. Montaño on the reverse.
Good extra pass.
But LPU cannot afford to exchange baskets with the Chiefs. In fact, they need to force them some turnovers. Geronimo. Vinoya back to RJ who picks the pass. Balik sa labas. Vinoya. Nice move by Mavi Vinoya.
Nice footwork underneath the basket. Ball control, drop step, and just finishing in front of the rim.
There's another foul. And Arellano is in the penalty already as we see this play from LPU. Backdoor gun. Pero Mavi Vinoya off the drive, the spin, and the score.
Good drop step right there. Off that one bounce drop. Right hand finish.
Renz Villegas missing on the first. Villegas 3 out of 5 from the line. One out of 2. Only 6 points for Renz Villegas. And this is the number 4 scorer in the Liga, entering the game averaging just under 50 points per contest. Renz. Good recovery from Borromeo.
20 seconds on the shot clock.
LPU basketball here. Off the inbound, it's Montaño again. And this time he gets a continuation.
Yep, marami pa to. 15-point lead. Pero marami pang oras to. 4 minutes and 51. You gotta get points in a hurry. Quick incursions, quick hitters like that. Off a baseline inbound. Important to make your free throws. A lot of missed free throws here for LPU. They are shooting 10 out of 18. That's 8 golden opportunities to keep the score closer.
Montaño completes the three-point play. 14-point game. RJ with the basketball. Geronimo. May tanan pa rin ang bola. Shot clock is at 4. RJ, drop pass. Recovery by Montaño and
1 second to shoot.
left on Arellano shot clock.
Oh, makakuha ka lang ng 3 stops dito, papasok ng 3 minutes and 30 and you convert it. Different ball game to.
T-Mac!
And that's the stop that they wanted.
Violation.
Could have counted if it was a few more nanoseconds
But again,
earlier.
it's Ongotan acting as a one-man fire extinguisher.
Laging may sagot. Ito yan, one stop.
Ito. Villegas. Too strong on the layup. They will flip it out to Barba. Ito na. Si Aviles. Foul against Vinoya. So 2 shots coming up. Continuation. Hindi.
Kaya ko binigyan eh.
Oo nga, hindi pala. So 2 shots lang para dito kay Genesis Aviles.
So, you gotta make your free throws. That's the first stop. Get it into single digits.
Aviles. Oh! 2 out of 5 from the line today is Jen Aviles. And LPU is 11 out of 20 as a team. Empty trip from the line. Exactly 4 minutes left in the ball game. RJ. Geronimo or Borromeo. Ongotan. Yes! T-Mac has 20 points. 22 now, rather, for T-Mac Ongotan.
Equaling his production last game. And having all the kill shots in his arsenal today.
Yeah. And Aviles misses. Arellano slowly building back the momentum. Borromeo. Geronimo. Villegas and Libang exchanging words.
Oh, technicals. Frustration on the part of Villegas. Not getting any traction in this game. And Libang kanina pa nakikipag-kwentuhan on the other squad. Kanina kay Aviles. Yan, dito naman kay Villegas.
Ito, sabit ng konti.
Number 20, Res Villegas.
Bit of a takedown.
Number 20, Res Villegas.
And then,
Number 4, CJ
few words thrown at each other.
Kaya yung mga big man coaches, huwag kang screen ng ganyan kasi papasukan niya ng mga kamay. Ang screen mo pag ganito, para pag nag-move, yung impede, di nakikita.
Kasi naka-shield.
Yes, naka-shield yung katawan. Kasi pagka merong nakaangat yung elbows mo, papasukan niya ng kamay, tapos iaangat nila. Pwede ba dislocate balikat mo? Matatawagan ka pa ng foul.
That's right. That's true. At mahilig yan, matik yan para sa mga gwardiya. Once they feel that contact, T-Mac, kinukulit ni Moralejo. Ball is loose. It stays with the Chiefs. They're looking for a review. Okay, re-review ni Coach Gilbert.
There is a head coach challenge.
3:08 remaining. Now, Coach Hammer, if we get the old LPU, this is doable for them. 3:08, they're used to coming back in the last few minutes, but so far,
well, you have
haven't seen
to get a red mark on that 3 out of 20 shooting from 3. That's number 1. Number 2, that free throw shooting of 11 of 21. You make a run with outside shooting and free throws. Especially penalty, both squads, and then Can knock down shots from the outside. Might be doable. But at the rate that they're going, slim chance. 3 minutes, 16. Tayo pwede magsalita ng tapos. Nakita na natin dati ito sa Mapua eh. Hinabol niya. Hinabol. LPU rin yun, di ba? Humabol sa Mapua. So, nakita na natin to. Ayaw magsalita ng tapos. Marami pa. Hindi pa nagbabasa. Hindi pa tapos yan.
3 minutes left. Montaño.
All-well pa nun, no?
All-well. Yeah.
I think that was season 92.
Oof. So both teams in the penalty. Montaño will take 2 free throws. He has only taken 1 free throw so far.
2 free throws for Kyle Montaño.
It's been a while since we covered a slow-paced game. You know, as slow as this, no?
You have to get used to it. Dahil pagpasok natin sa quarterfinals, definitely hindi na magiging ratratan yung laro. It would be lower possessions. It would be a matter of attrition and discipline. Execution. Yan. Pag di ka naka-execute, yari ka talaga. Kasi ang gagaling ng coaches natin. Ang gagaling mag-scout.
Might start as early as the play-in as Versosa misses. Oh, Hernandez holding on to his left ankle.
Yeah, mukhang nakaapak ng paa pag landing. Si Sai Hernal.
Yeah, he is hurt. And on that landing, yeah, we got to see what happened here.
Naka-tape naman.
Mandatory substitution.
So he'll be helped to the bench of Arellano. We hope he's okay. Let's see what happened here.
Left ankle. Right? Oh.
And then, yun. So it wasn't even on the initial landing.
No, left ankle.
A twist.
Sumabit sa paa ni Montaño.
I'm looking at him on the bench. Parang okay si Joseph Hernal. So we're praying for his recovery and if he can make it back to this game. I don't think they will risk it though.
Oh, wala na.
Since they're ahead like this.
Okay na yan. Tapos na. 16-point lead. Just kakampi na nila yung oras. Knockdown lang ni RJ itong dalawang free throw. More manageable. Take care of business. Get out of this healthy and secure that number 3 spot. One more play date na makakapagpahinga ka.
So, Arellano, it's pretty much out of the woods pagdating dun sa play-in discussion. So, they secure at least number 3.
So, ang premyo mo dyan, it's either San Beda o St. Benil.
Grabe yung premyo na yun. Sa quarterfinals, ano? Yeah, because
Twice to beat.
twice to beat. That's right. And siksikan yung group B na yun. So, we'll see kung sino makakalaban itong Chiefs when it comes or when we go to the playoffs.
Hindi pa final yun eh. Kasi if Letran, if San Beda loses today and Letran wins on Sunday, triple tie pa yun.
Oh yeah.
So marami pang kwentuhan na pwedeng mangyari.
If it's a triple tie, we'll follow a quotient rule. You're right, ano?
So for San Beda, they just need to take care of business today.
Yeah.
And sabi nga ng mga coaches, ng mga players na naglaro sa San Beda at sa Letran, matalo ka na sa lahat ng team. Huwag lang sa Letran or sa San Beda for both teams. Yan ang bantra nila.
That's right. Okay.
Ay, Deo, di ba? Na-print pa. Matalo ka na. Yun ang kasi gano'n eh. Rivalry game eh. Matalo ka na sila. Huwag lang dyan.
Yeah.
Salvage yung season. So huwag ka lang dyan. Huwag ka lang dyan. Pride for both programs.
Salvage yung buong
season.
Yeah.
Huwag ka. Uuwi tayo na yun yung dala natin. Di ba? Ganyan yung usapan ng mga alumni, players. That's the reality of it if you're playing in a rivalry game.
But it's going to be interesting if we do get a triple tie as Omotan. This is from
I don't want conflicts like that. You don't want to be. If you're San Beda, you don't want to be in conflicts like that.
Oh yeah, you got to take care of business. Abrigana, LPU, 3 out of 21 from long distance. Versosa scores underneath. Uy, teka lang ha. Ang Arellano Chiefs, they can still tie with the Mapua Cardinals.
Yep.
They lost to Mapua by 3 points, but their next opponents are the Cardinals. So if they beat them over 3 points and Mapua loses their next game, Arellano pa ang pwede mag number 2.
Tapos parehas na coming off winning streaks.
Yeah,
Yan,
that's true.
Yan ang magandang kwentuhan. Hindi pa pala natin alam talaga eh. Hanggang final play date. And they'll be playing on the last game date, diba? Sila yung first game. Tama ba?
The 21 sila.
Oh, si Saturday, Friday.
Friday, yeah. Two teams on a collision course.
Actually good to for Arellano kasi they have the momentum of this game.
Yeah.
Ang hirap kalaban talaga Mapua eh. Galing din sa panalo. Tapos tough win.
Yeah, that's true. Oh! T-Mac adding on to his total. 24 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks for T-Mac Ongotan.
Grabe, no? So 28, 22, 24, almost 25 a game.
Yeah.
The past 3 games.
Balling out for the Chiefs. And they'll just send this one across. Arellano Chiefs started like a house on fire. 26-8 lead after the first quarter, and they never looked back. Coach Chico Manabat and the rest of his boys are on a 3-game winning streak. They beat the LPU Pirates 74-56.
Yeah, it would be an interesting matchup with Mapua. Oh, be a very interesting game.
What a development here for the Arellano Chiefs. Look at the numbers from T-Mac. 24-10, 3-3 for Arellano superstar T-Mac Ongotan. The pride of Bulan Sorsogon consistently carried Arellano in this game, especially in moments when LPU was threatening to come back. So Arellano moving up to now 6-2.